Alright, we're here with High Elo Noobs, the YouTube series where we give high Elo players the low Elo treatment because everybody gets housed sometimes. Even here at the very highest of Elos, we have BacT playing ACCM, BacT in blue with the Mayans, ACCM in yellow with Tux, and shout out to AOEbuilds.com. I'm guessing that's where you go to get some AoE builds, just judging by the name. And we see some expert keep scouting here going on from ACCM, and hopefully he will find his sheepies very soon. And we have the same going on here from BacT, who is playing the Mayans. Okay, and let's look at the Civ matchup. We have Mayans versus Tux. Tux, not necessarily the earliest game Civ that can do a lot early game because they lack a lot of trash units and they're really goal intensive Civ. And it looks like, okay, so ACCM does have one safe gold pile that'll hold them off for a bit of the game, and his stone pile a bit precarious. They're out there. It looks like he has been blessed with a decently wallable map as well. And for BacT, he's playing the Mayans. We can expect, well, I expect some aggression if he's playing the Mayans. I expect to see archers, and I expect to see those archers going into some Mayan archers, plumed archers. And have both players found their sheep yet? It looks like BacT, it looks like ACCM has not yet found all his. And why is that? That is, I mean, he's okay. So the scouting, I don't have much complaints about the scouting. So maybe okay. So we'll blame DE for him not being able to find his sheep this game because the scouting is decent. Although he had the scouty running along the discovered path. And the Bolo, the villager lost minimum damage. Although he could do better than 18 ACCM at the highest level of the game. You know, you could do better than 18 damage. And BacT pulling off a Bolo with managing to lose much less damage off of his Veli. That's what we're talking about, my friend. You know, it's a little, you know, you hear me talking and you say, oh, this guy's just nitpicking, but it's the little minute things that matter, okay? At 5 minutes into this game, you know, that Vill's being chased down. This Vill has 18 HP versus 34 HP. It adds up, man.
Shot it.
And here we have BacT lowering his sheep.
Defend him.
ACCM pulling in his second pull. Okay, now how crazy would it be if ACCM decides, you know what, the hell with it, I'm gonna do a fast Imperial. So he just skips army and just goes straight into Imperial Age. Now I know that's absolutely crazy and he'll never do that. But I mean, you know, ooh, and it looks like ACCM is gonna take some damage. He took 3 damage from that tower, from that TC. Alright, not bad. I mean, okay. We all, every now and again, some damage from the TC. You know, there's no shame in that, ACCM. And I think BacT, knowing that his Eagle Scout has a bit more HP than ACCM Scout, so he wants to go and find his base now. And ACCM taking food from both a boar and a sheep at the same time, would not recommend. He's building his barracks. Are we gonna see a drush? Yes, we have
Enrin.
ACCM going on gold. We are going to see a drush. And oh, look at that lucky stone pad. He's able to just close it up with just the mining camp alone. How lucky is this guy? Okay, so going back to BacT. That is going for a bit of an extended Dark Age here. He has 23 vills built is BacT gonna try to fast castle? Or we're gonna see a fast castle on Arabia, on the new Arabia where they nerfed walling. Okay, my friend, go hard. So BacT is gonna try. So BacT is gonna attempt to go fast castle, and it looks like ACCM is gonna do a drush. Okay, you know, sometimes these games could be a bit boring in the early game because both players, they're so good that there's you know, there's not much surprises going on. But here we have a fast castle Mayans versus a drushing Turks. I think that's pretty interesting. And BacT hasn't even built a gate. Talk about being scared. He doesn't want like, oh, and we're seeing some forward builds here. Ooh, but BacT Eagle Scout has vision of these builds, so they're not gonna get much sneaking done.
Evet.
And
Emrin.
okay, and the militia are with the Vills. And ACCM had the scout in the base, so he was able to see that BacT was going for like crazy long elongated wall here. Oh, and ACCM is gonna ensure that he gets into the base because he's gonna get a tower and prevent BacT from double walling. So this is going to be very dangerous for BacT. Let's see if BacT is able to recover and shift from his fast castle. He only has 153 gold. He may be able to get more gold. He may be able to get the 200 gold and get the villas away from here. And it looks like BacT is gonna make another more conservative walling here. This is a lot of palisade walls coming out from BacT. A lot of palisade walls. And he's losing his berries because of the range of the watchtower.
Tabish?
Is he gonna still try to... Okay, so he's trying to build a wall even though the tower's there. It's gonna kill this build. And ACCM is breaking into the wood line. Oh, and BacT is attacking the tower. He's not gonna let this tower stay up there. And it looks like his... Okay, so ACCM is going for a tower rush drush. I guess that's what I'm calling that. Alright, so okay. The tower rush is doing his job. He is greatly delaying BacT's fast castling. And we have another watchtower going up here for ACCM. Oh, BacT was able to destroy that tower relatively quickly. I didn't even see that. And he's going back. Let's look at BacT's resources. He has 3 on food. And he needs 800 food to get to the fast castle. And ACCM has completely thwarted his efforts into getting that fast castle up. But you know what? You can't see everything in this game, man. That's just how it is sometimes. BacT stealing some stone over here while he still can. Although he has this much more protected stone pile, so I'm surprised he's trying to take it over there.
Shot it. Tabish.
And ACCM very curiously has built an army over there when they could be over here protecting this watchtower from being completely destroyed by 3 villagers. Okay, yeah, okay ACCM, that's that was some there was some high Elo Noobry if I ever saw some. And we have a Vil and militia fight. Oh, and BacT manages to get the artist out just in time. And he will pick off some of these men at arms, and he will pick off some of those Vils. It's gonna be very difficult for ACCM to keep this forward push maintained. BacT managing to get just enough archers out. But he is running the archers into the tower, and I don't suggest that, my friend. And he has a gather point set over to the left there, which is very good. Okay. And alright, so let's look at the build count. ACCM only managing to be 3 builds ahead of BacT. And BacT was going for the fast castle. Which means he would have liked to gone up to Castle Age at around 28 builds. He's at 32 builds right now because he was not able to get enough food, and he has to resort to all kinds of wacky strats like getting there all the way over there because the scout is too busy, so he can't load it there in. And these builds are gonna tank some tower damage while he try to pick off some abilities here. But, I mean, not bad because the tower doesn't have ballistics, right? So he could dodge, and will he lose any? And okay, is BacT gonna go forward with these 5 badly wounded archers? I mean, maybe he will. He's got to be thinking to himself, what else does ACCM have at home? And let's see. So ACCM at home. There's not a lot going on over here. We got Thornstone, we got a blacksmith coming up. We got an archery range, we got a barracks.
Efendim?
Bill's relatively protected on the right, and BacT is coming over from the left. But BacT is gonna try to go forward with these badly wounded archers and see what he could get done. While ACCM is making a second tower, he is going to try to deny the stone, but will the tower attack the village? Oh, yeah, the tower is start to attack the village. But BacT is making this tower right out of the range of ACCM's tower. And back at ACCM's base, this is action packed. We have the archers now being attacked by 3 skirmishers, and ACCM predicting that those archers were gonna come for his base. So he said himself, this BacT player being a high elo noob tonight, he's gonna come to my base with 5 half-dead archers. And so said, so done. 3 skirmishers is all he needed to do away with them. Okay, and here we have the Eagle Scout is gonna make quick work of those skirmishers if he could ever catch up to them in time before they go garrison inside the TC. And back here at BacT's base, let's see how BacT's fast castle is. Okay, so BacT is up to 41 builds, and he was housed for like just about a second there. But given the constraints going on here, I think we could forgive him. I think there's an open tile there seems to be one open tile there though, so unless I'm not seeing that properly, but that could be very dangerous for BacT because he will leave access to the right side of his base. Not that ACCM has scouted it or anything. Right, so not much action going on in ACCM's base. And we're back at BacT. And we have another tower going down. But we have 5 archers here, half dead. Okay, they're not killing the right build though. Alright, okay, get the build making the... Okay, excellent. Okay, it was like 5 seconds of high elo noobery, but he managed to get the right fill in just in time with a quick wall going down, preventing the Eagle Scout from finishing off this tower. And BacT is going to try to kill this tower with these 3 archers, and he manages to get it done, distracting the tower just enough for his other tower to finish it off. And back at ACCM base, not much going on. There's a tower here to protect the stone. Both players are going up to Castle Age. BacT will be the first to Castle Age. He's finally getting it up. He has 8 on stone, so he definitely wants to get a castle up because he's had enough. He has had just enough of ACCM taking over his base and making mess of things. Okay, so this game has been action-packed from the very beginning. We've seen just a fair bit of high elo noobery on both players' side. ACCM playing the Turks, deciding to drush into a tower rush, and BacT going for a very strange fast castle on arena and was thwarted by BacT, and now we have the archers
Shot it.
from ACCM coming out and really giving trouble to BacT here. And we have Lions, even Gaia is helping out BacT because they're like, okay, we gotta help out this BacT man. And I think BacT has finally plugged a hole in his wall, which could have been detrimental to him, but luckily ACCM not even caring to finish scouting the base. I mean, who needs to scout the base, right? I mean, what information are you gonna see? You don't need to see anything there. And okay, a way quick wall coming out. That didn't really do much because ACCM still lost the scout. And we're looking over at backspace. 10 on gold, 9 on stone. BacT has enough for a castle now, and he will immediately drop the castle because he wants to protect that gold pile at all costs. And it looks like he's gonna be falling off this base on the right, and the archers are going to be there soon, so we don't know if they will get any damage before he walls it off. And over here in the middle, we have this one scout is going to pick off these 2 archers. Oh, and the knight going in for the hill bonus. That's some good micro by ACCM and a bit of high Elo Noobery from BacT. But he was busy at his base, making sure he gets the wall down and make sure he gets the castle up. We forgive him. We forgive him. And BacT only managing to get 1 TC down. ACCM has 2 of his TCs up, so he will manage to outboom BacT very soon. Let's look at the build count. We have 45 builds for ACCM, 54 for BacT, so BacT's still in this game. And we have 4 archers for BacT repelling 5 archers from ACCM, and these feudal age skirmishers are trying to tango with these crossbowmen, but they are going to be made quick work of, and BacT's castle kills like 3 crossbowmen there, and the plumed archers are out. So BacT has had the fight of his life. Oh, I'm also now noticing this. I guess we could we call this a doubt watchtower? I don't know if doubt counts for anything other than castles. We have the plumed archers out. The plumed archers wants to go get some value in, and I heard the bell ring. Who rang the bell? Why was the bell wrong? Go over the BacT. Okay. So BacT preparing his knights. He knows the plumed archers are gonna come out. BacT finally able to get his boom going, even though he was not able to get the fast castle off. He has not relented, and he's going to try to get some value over on the right hand side of ACCM space. Oh, where is this? Okay, and ACCM has a monk who is okay, is this monk gonna just explore the map to find a relic by himself? Okay, that's an interesting strategy. And we have BacT distracting ACCM on the right, because you know he wants to do the real push on the left. ACCM taking no chances. He has everything watchtowered up. And okay. So BacT is taking the hill fight, but he's gonna walk into this tower. It looks like he's caught in a rough place here. Okay, he tried to do some micro there, but all he managed to do was lose 1 plumed archer. He has like 4 plumed archer. Very questionable HP. And ACCM has broken into his base. BacT has been so busy being a micro kid, trying to micro like 5 plumed archers, that ACCM is able to break into his base. That's very unfortunate, but he is able to repel ACCM just in time. ACCM also be getting a bit distracted himself. I mean, you don't want to chase those. You don't want your crossbowmen to chase plumed archers around the map, do you? That doesn't seem like a winning strategy. I want to update on this monk. So this monk... Nope. Just just chilling around. Now, ACCM could have gone for this relic that he scouted. But this relic that he... Oh, okay, that's not a relic, that's a unit. He could have gone for that relic that he scouted, but he was content with using the mount as a makeshift scout.
I found him.
And BacT has 2 castles up, and he is pumping out
Shot it. Tabish.
Bloom Archers. Let's see what his TC count is like. He's now on 3 TCs, while ACCM is on 4 TCs now. And all's quiet now while both players are preparing their strategies. Oh, and ACCM is gonna just walk into these Bloom Archers right by the castle, but BacT strangely giving him the hill bonus there. Okay, I don't even think he saw that. I think he just got lucky with the auto attack by the Bloom Archers. And the Bloom Archers making a run through ACCM's base. Picking off Villies and not very afraid of this tower, and it looks like he's forcing ACCM to retreat. ACCM trying to go forward for the push, but strangely having to just fall back. It looks like BacT did manage to get ballistics, because he does have a university up. And the Plume Darters are gonna have to contend with Crossmen, but it's an easy fight for them because they do have more armor. Oh, and here we have the Scorpions out. Scorpions are, I mean, people talk about Scorpions as a meme unit, but they can be dangerous, man. And we have the Villy here repairing the Scorpions. Look at this. BacT only has like 4 units, and these 17 Plume Archers has to retreat. I mean, BacT is being played for a bit of a high Elo Noob there, but he will win this fight in the middle here. ACCM just unable to micro everywhere, but who is, right? Who is able to micro everywhere? You know? Oh, and it looks like BacT is gonna walk into this castle. He didn't see it, but now he sees it. And ACCM putting a castle in the middle. Not necessarily protecting a gold or stone pile where you normally want to put one. Okay, and now ACCM is gonna lose a Scorpion, but that Scorpion was doing a lot of work there. Those 2 Scorpions managed to kill a good bit of... Ooh, and 3 Scorpions are gonna make quick work of these Plumed Archers. Yeah, so these 3 Scorpions are just gonna like have a field day with BacT. Oh, and BacT's gonna see the... Oh yeah, he sees the monks just in time. Okay, now ACCM. My friend. If you didn't have the monk that was all over here on the left and you took the relic earlier, I mean, that could have gone much different for you, man. And BacT with a sneak castle on the right. I guess he wants to maybe make some forward production buildings and get them out there. So it looks like BacT has managed to take the lead in the game. Does he have more Phillies? Yeah, so BacT has managed to outboom ACCM. I guess because he managed to kill more of ACCM's Phillies, and he is making a forward castle, so he will defend this hill right over on ACCM's base, but he's taking this fight against the Scorpions, which I would not recommend. The Scorpions are getting a lot of value over BacT. Idle Billy's here on the right. I mean, it's 40 minutes into the game. Both players are in Imperial Age, so maybe we could excuse some idle bills here and there. But it's high Elo Noob. We have to point it out. The Villy's being idle. Billy's being idle, okay? And BacT having a good show here in this high Elo Noob match. Really looking to dominate against ACCM, but I suspect ACCM is gonna get tired of this and eventually come out with something else. But I think he's still making scorpions, which is a curious choice. And BacT doesn't even care about like killing these buildings in his base. He's just gonna leave them there.
Shot it.
And the plumed archers are out, and they're just looking to get as much value as possible. Although they seem to be getting value by killing farms, but okay. Alright, I mean sometimes they get distracted, right? Okay, oh, and we have the trebuchet fight. I think which one has high ground? I can't tell which one has the high ground. Oh, we have the single Billy. Okay, so the trebuchet is attacking the castle, not the opposing trebuchet. So BacT definitely has the high ground there. And oh, these scorpions are really distracting BacT a lot. Look at, is this bill allowed to repair from so far away? Okay, and he almost got the repair off, but ACCM is doing very bad on gold. I don't think he's able to just like repair crazy like that. ACCM taking into Hussars, which they do alright versus Plumed Archers. It's not the most promising match, and wow, okay. Alright, so BacT is just gonna lose like 10 Plumed Archers to that one Scorpion being microed with a Billy. But while ACCM is busy fighting down here, BacT is trying to get some value over here, but the TCs are blocking him from really getting into the base and doing much. And I do think ACCM has enough Hussars to get some good value out over BacT. And as we see again, BacT base is completely safe, although there is a bit of a weak point on the left and on the right that ACCM could take advantage of, but I don't think he is necessarily able to right now. And we have BacT is taking a downhill fight with trebuchets versus trebuchets, which will also get killed by Hussars. And as we can see that like that one trebuchet fight did so much damage because it was fighting an uphill battle. And BacT bringing more of those annoying Plumed Archers out. I'd like to really see some rams here from BacT. Okay, and so said so done. The rams are coming out from BacT, but it looks like these Hussars are just going to kill the ram very quickly. But while the ram is dying very quickly over there at the top, BacT trying to get some value over here at the bottom. I don't think there's anything he can get there. He probably should just try to go further inside. Maybe he can get a doubt TC over there. And we have, oh, so many rams being lost to Hussars. ACCM getting so much value out of those Hussars. And the elite Plumed Archers are making quick work of these Billies here. So ACCM is just letting this TC and Billies die. But ACCM managing to get a bit of rating off, but I mean, you know, BacT is confident in the game, so he just has the forward mills out. He don't need to protect his farms, man. He's like, I'm doing so good. Don't need to protect this shit. What's this going on over here at the back? Okay, so he's just gonna. So he has these lovely, beautiful walls around his base, but this big gaping hole here. Mr. High Elo Noob, please cover your hole. Then over here on the bottom left, BacT is getting some more rating in. Let's look at the build count. So right now, ACCM has 69 builds versus BacT 127 builds. BacT is really showing dominance this game. And ACCM managing to kill a castling on the right. How about BacT putting up a castling on the left? It seems no matter what ACCM do, BacT has a response, and ACCM will kill these Billies on the castle, or maybe just do some more raiding. And BacT is still getting more action in the bottom of the map,
Shot it.
just easily picking off builds here. And I don't know why ACCM will not build a mega now. Okay. And we're returning to the map, and even though BacT got rushed into Tower Rush, he still managed to pull it off despite all the high Elo Noobery and beat ACCM. ACCM out high Elo Noobery, out high Elo noobing back to this game. And it was a good show by both players. Of course, you two are in the top of their class, but everybody deep down inside is really a noob, because we all get housed. And I believe both players get housed this game, so my philosophy has been confirmed. And that's gonna be it for this high Elo noob today. Let's take a quick look at the stats before we head out. BacT completely dominated in all areas of the game. Killing a good bit more military than ACCM. As we saw for ourselves, his eco was a bit better, even though I was initially calling out his very luxurious walling. It did manage to work out from in the end because he had so much space. The boom behind, and congratulations to both players. Elite Jaguar, welcome to the stream, my man. I am doing my high Elo Noob series. I think I inboxed you my first video of high Elo Noobs, but I don't think you saw it. So high Elo Noob is where we give high Elo players the low Elo treatment, and I promise you, Elite Jaguar, one day you will end up on my high Elo Noob series.